Trinia, mad. Trinia, mad.
Good night, and it is so beautiful to see you guys with me here again. This is twice in one day. You know, this is not something that happens on a regular basis, but honestly, it's very good to be able to touch back in with you guys and, you know, meet on occasions like this where there's good things happening. So if this is your first time tuning in to my channel, my name is Keron Rose. I am an online business educator, and I love to talk about e-commerce and teach people about e-commerce and getting online and getting their businesses online, because you know why? It allows us to be more self-reliant, and we don't got to rely on anybody else to put some dollars in our pocket, right? So before we dive into anything, let me know who is in the building. You guys already know. I need you guys to show some love. Let me know where you guys are watching from. If you are here in Trinidad and Tobago, I love it. Let me know in the comments. If you're here from Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Barbados, Antigua, Jamaica, let me know in the comments where you guys are tuning in from. So we already have some people, you know, letting me know they're inside. So we got Mr. Anthony Rose, Wagwan Pops. We got Janelle Raymond. How you doing, Janelle? And we got Ishmael. Ishmael, always a pleasure talking to you, and always enjoy seeing you passing through, man. So let me know in the comments where you guys are tuning in from. Tonight, we have to recap what happened today. Today was officially Widay 2020, and there was a lot of things that dropped. Now, there were many of you that were able to secure a spot inside the webinar this evening, right? Or sorry, earlier in the day. Many of you guys got to secure yourself a spot in the Widay event, and then there were those who did not. Now, I was rebroadcasting onto the various social media platforms, but you know what? Listen, technology is a hell of a thing. When it works 100%, technology is what carries us to the next level. But when it doesn't work, like today where we had some technical difficulties, we're going to talk about it. But that's how we have to make sure and come back and get everything lined up correctly so you guys don't miss a beat, right? So who do we got inside here? Thrustin, what is going on, my bro? Always a pleasure seeing you inside. We got the boss himself, Nikolai Jean-Paul Edwards. Nikolai, how you doing, bro? Glad to see you inside tuning in. I know Thrustin had to be in here tonight. So let me know where you guys are tuning in from. All right. So there were some really, really interesting features and new services that WePay dropped today. And honestly, I love seeing Caribbean innovation because for far too long, what happens is we are so dependent on the rest of the world to give us our tools, our services, our platforms. And then when they make a change, it affects us. And the most we can do is complain amongst ourselves because at the end of the day, these companies are not in the Caribbean. So when they make a change to their policies and it affects whether we can continue to do business or even do business at all, or maybe we have to, spend more money, it affects us gravely, right? I seen today, I got an email from the popular invoicing platform Wave that was basically saying that by the end of the month, they're no longer going to be serving communities outside of Canada and North America. Wave! Who doesn't use Wave? Wave is our go-to invoicing platform. That is where we record all of our income, our expenses. Like all of us use Wave, right? So again, it's a company. I believe they're based in Canada, but they made a change and they are no longer servicing outside of Canada and North America. And again, that affects how Caribbean people are going to be doing their business. This is why it is so important now more than ever for Caribbean innovation. So listen, when we get companies like WePay, we've seen WePay through the stages. From 2016, we have been with them through the kinks. They've had a lot of things to work out, and you have progressively seen them get better year by year by year. And we have a couple of companies who are doing some amazing things. But WePay really is one of the biggest companies that have come out of the Caribbean. And the things that they are doing that give us the tools that we need to conduct our businesses online, sheesh. Listen, you cannot put a price on that. So when we have companies like this, listen, understand that nothing is going to be smooth. They are going to make mistakes. We compare, WePay to companies like PayPal. And then when WePay messes up, we're quick to say this is exactly why we use PayPal. But forgetting that PayPal had like a 25-year head start on our own Caribbean company. So we got to be patient. We got to rock with them and they're going to get better. And today is going to be a testament of seeing just how far WePay has come. So let me know in the comments if you guys are ready to get this live recap started. You guys know how I do. I need that energy. So if you got some fire for me, if you got some 100s, let me know if you are ready to get the recap started because I am really, really, really excited to start going over some of the features so that we can all get on the same page and see just how we can now integrate them into our business. And while you guys are dropping your flames, letting me know that you guys are ready, I'll give you the quick background of what happened today. So from a technical difficulty standpoint, basically, I've been live streaming since the beginning of COVID. All my setup, all my gear, my software, everything has worked. It's never failed me, right? And then today, what myself and WePay were going to be doing was, while they were going to be broadcasting to their own Zoom webinar, and they were also going to be streaming on CNC3. CNC3 was doing their own special. I was going to be rebroadcasting onto all of my social media platforms. And as soon as the thing started, all of a sudden, I'm getting no audio from the webinar. I'm hearing it, but it's not coming through to the software. And I'm seeing it. I'm like, what on earth is going on? So on the fly, I start to remember about all the troubleshooting things that I had learned back in like March when I got started. And while I'm live, I'm downloading a third-party app to fix the audio and setting that up on the fly. And that starts working, and it starts to work just in time for when Alden's about to get announced to come on stage and start talking. Now, it was good for exactly 25 minutes. So the WePay broadcast wasn't long today. It was only about half an hour to 40 minutes. The rest of that was just music and Blaze talking and whatnot. So for 25 minutes, everything was good. Then I get a pop-up from this app, from the app that I downloaded to fix the audio saying, hey, your trial is now up. You got to pay. So I'm like, what on earth? I'm thinking the app is like $5, $10, $20. I'm like, yo, while we're live, I'm getting ready to pull up my card and buy the app so it doesn't mess up. I seen the extreme price of this app, and I'm like, nah, I can't do it. So the app starts to scramble the audio so people can't hear again. I'm like, this is all live, right? So if you were on earlier and you're hearing the noise, like all this is happening real time. So then I'm trying to fix it. I'm going over the instructions of how my broadcast software integrates with Zoom, and I have everything set up correctly. And then I just gave up. I'm like, you know what, man? We're gonna have a recap tonight anyway, so people have to catch it tonight. The minute I turned off my broadcast software and I turned it back on just to check something, everything worked. And it worked like coming down to the end of it, technology again. So I thought I would just share that story with you guys to, again, show you that it happens to all of us, What are you gonna do? But the show has to go on. So enough of me chatting. Let's dive into the Widay 2020 recap. Now, in order to appreciate where they have come today, we need to take a look back at what WePay has done in the past year. So we have a year in review. We're gonna go to that video. We're gonna see where they have come, what they've done over this last year to get up to this point, and then I'm gonna come right back to you guys. All right. So stick around and tune in to the Widay year-end review.
Last year, Widay 2019 saw the launch of many digital payment solutions in the markets across the Caribbean. WePay made court payments digital and online with CourtPay. WePay is the company that took the Trinidad and Tobago government online with its GovPay platform.
I'm a rebel with a cause and a coming with a force. Yeah, and I never really show what I think.
We're not going to give you points. We're going to give you cash. Cash back. Not cash back at the end of the month. Not cash back in a rebate check.
A SARS-like virus, which has infected hundreds in China.
In China's biggest cities that have been in virtual lockdown.
The coronavirus outbreak could become a pandemic.
This was our opportunity to bring
the
you
infection
to what
rate
is
for
the
this
epicenter
outbreak is much higher.
All of these people want to buy surgical masks and other supplies. Well, the BBC's
in the central China city of Wuhan sits eerily desolate.
The world changed. And WePay was ready. In Trinidad and Tobago, WePay turned a whole city cashless with its mobile smart payment terminals, enabling merchants in the borough of Point Fortin to accept digital payments. WePay took CARNIVAL cashless with digital payments and tap to pay so partygoers could leave their cash at home. As a good corporate citizen, WePay responded directly to the COVID crisis by providing businesses with smart payment terminals for free for their delivery and curbside services. And WePay reduced online processing fees for merchants during the lockdown period. WePay also developed a COVID relief digital grant solution, which was utilized by the mayor of Point Fortin.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Richards, the mayor of Point Fortin, and we have had some issues in disbursing grants to our purchasers. How do we get this done? With digital grants. So you visit the Point Fortin Borough Corporation website, you sign up for the grant, and you utilize that approval in any business within the network, whether it be the gas station, the supermarket, or the pharmacy.
And the Living Water Community. The Living Water Community utilized the digital solution for their refugee program, which allows unbanked recipients to obtain goods and services using a digital QR code. In Jamaica, WePay partnered with the government's new Economy Task Force to introduce the country's first cashless farmers market. The solution converted cash into a QR code that was used for purchases within the market. WePay's solution was successfully demonstrated to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, where he noted the technology's importance for the future economy of Jamaica. In Guyana, WePay developed a solution for the Guyana Civil Aviation Authority to bring online payments for aircraft flying over Guyana's airspace. This allows the authority to collect payments in advance of the overflights. In Grenada, WePay partnered with the government to bring digital disbursements to the Seed Conditional Cash Transfer Program. WePay continues to form strategic partnerships to bring greater value to a wider financial ecosystem. WePay partnered with US-based Carib Shopper, enabling the diaspora market to easily and conveniently access Caribbean goods and services. WePay partnered with MasterCard to bring a set of new and innovative financial solutions to the Caribbean payment space. This partnership represents the first of its kind for the region. WePay launched WeLoan to democratize access to microloans. WeLoan entered into a partnership with Natick to provide individual loans to the working class in Trinidad and Tobago. What a year it has been. A year of change, a year of innovation, a year of firsts. Welcome to Widay 2020.
Now, if that don't send the chills down your body, I don't know, but you know what? We got to give WePay another round of applause, man. Listen, it has been a long year. A lot has changed. There was a lot of bumps in the road. There was a lot of unforeseen circumstances. And to be able to just watch that year in review and think that this is a company from Trinidad and Tobago. Alden is a man from Point Fortin, right? And to be able to see companies like MasterCard invest in projects with WePay to strengthen the Caribbean. Again, these are things that, you know, coming from Canada, when people think about the Caribbean, they're not thinking this. They're not thinking this. So to be here and see the type of innovation that is happening over the past couple of years, to see these types of companies like WePay and many others really starting to find their footing and starting to track outside of investment, that type of stuff should signal to you, like it signals to me, that we can get it done right here in the Caribbean. There has never been a better time to be here. The technology is evolving. We are able to do a lot of things that, you know, traditionally you probably had to leave and go elsewhere to get it done. Nothing is perfect. We are far from where we want to be. But you know what? There's opportunity, and there's opportunity for everybody. And that is one thing. If there's one thing you hear, I want you to internalize from me tonight, is that there is opportunity for everybody. The Caribbean is blue ocean, literally and figuratively. There is a space for everybody. The technology is going to be that great equalizer. And what I need everybody to do is I need everybody, whether you feel like you're tech savvy or not, I need everybody to lock in and start thinking digital first. Start thinking about, how do these tools help me take my business and put me in a different situation that's better than the position I was in yesterday? How does these tools help me elevate? And really take a good look at everything that's happening around you and use it to implement within your life and your business. Listen, we can do it right here. We can do that today. And I want 2021 to be the best year we've ever had in the Caribbean. All right? So again, moving forward, let me know if you guys liked, you know, what you guys seen from the WePay year in review. I'm ready to drop the first feature. I'm ready to drop the first announcement that came from Widay today. What say you? You guys ready for the first announcement? Let me know in the comments. Drop them flames. Let me know with some flames if you guys are ready to get the first announcement out the way. The first announcement that we're gonna drop is the brand new WePay 2.0 platform. They have revamped the entire interface from the ground up, and it looks a lot more polished. This is light years ahead of WePay 1.0. This brand new version looks a lot better. There's a lot more features. It's a lot more intuitive. I really am excited to use it. I was just playing around with it right before I came on live. And again, I'm just really excited to start utilizing all the new features because I just know that it helps me do even more things. All right. So without further ado, let us drop the first announcement from WeDay 2020, which is the brand new WePay platform 2.0.
Say what? That's all we got. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. That's all we got. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Say what? That's all we got. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. That's all we got. Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Not bad. Not bad at all. First and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to Omari Augustine for that soundtrack for the video. Listen, Omari Augustine is another very talented Trini who is a music genius. I love a lot of the music that he creates. Thank you for that track, for that video. Now listen, what did we see in that video? There was a lot. We have things like we have the new peer-to-peer system. We have the new We Pay Me link. Now, before I jump to We Pay Me, what is the peer-to-peer payments all about? That is essentially, if you've never heard of Cash App, if you've never heard of Venmo, basically, we now have a way to be able to send money to each other without the banks, essentially, all right? We're going to be able to now load money on our WePay accounts or take money from our credit cards and be able to send people money to each other. But I got a video breaking that down. We Pay Me, if you have used PayPal Me link, where rather than having to get somebody's email address, you could send somebody your PayPal link and people would be able to just click it and state the amount of money that they want to pay you, and then they use their credit card to send you money. And that's from anywhere in the world. So, you know, if I want to collect some money from my people out in Botswana, I could send them my We Pay Me link. They can click on the link, use their credit card or their Visa debit card, because Visa debit cards are the standard cards, the standard bank cards for pretty much everywhere in the world. We've really been late to the party, but the rest of the world, for the most part, has Visa debit cards as their standard bank card. So I could send somebody a We Pay Me link. They click on it, state how much money they want to give your boy, and then it'll deduct the money from their Visa debit card or their credit card. That's huge, right? That's a feature we have needed. Okay. Then we would have seen the savings account. So they didn't fully announce it today, but we had spoke about it from our earlier meeting with Aldrin about a month ago, where WePay is going to be partnering up with a credit union. I don't think he said the credit union yet, so I don't want to be the one to release it. I will leave that for them. But they're going to be partnering up with a credit union. It's not NatSuck, not for this. It's another credit union. And basically, they're going to be offering savings accounts. So now they're going to be able to offer you a pretty good interest rate that's going to be paying you money every single month when you have your money in your WePay savings account. And the credit union, I do know who it is. It's one of the largest ones in Trinidad. So your money's going to be in good hands. Then we finally have the We Card. We finally have We Card, aka Rebel. All right. So it's going to be a digital version before they roll out the physical card. There has been a lot of hurdles that they've had to jump through to finally get this thing online, but the digital card is going to be here, and I believe it'll be I can't remember if he said it's officially launched today or if it'll be launched on January 1st. We're now going to be able to have our We Cards, and it's a digital credit card that we're now going to be able to use to, if we are doing peer-to-peer money. So check this out, right? If we're doing peer-to-peer transfers, I could load that money onto my We Card, and I'll be able to use that to shop online, right? Or locally. It's a beautiful thing. Then we have We Loan. So We Loan, now We Loan is very interesting. How We Loan is going to work is they're going to be able to look at how much money. So, you know, with the banks, when you want to go to the banks to get a loan, the banks are going to look at, you know, your assets. They want to know how much money you're making. Look at your debt to asset ratio, in order to see, you know, if your debt exceeds more than you are making, and that they'll use that to determine whether or not they're going to give you the loan. How We Loan is going to be working is We Loan is going to be looking at how much money you process through WePay, and they'll be able to determine how much money they'll be able to give you, and they'll also be able to take the money directly from the money that you are making, so you can pay that monthly from your WePay account. So that's very interesting. Then we got the new plugin. So if you guys remember from the video, the big one is Wix. The Wix integration is going to be live before the end of this month, for sure. I have seen it with my own eyes. I know it is right there. I know it is right there It is happening. It is happening this month, that Wix integration. So any of you guys on Wix, listen, this is what you've been waiting for, right? This is what you've been waiting for. Then the electronic point of sale system, we're going to get into that because I have some videos on that. And then the invoices you guys know about. What WePay Plus is. So WePay Plus that you guys would have seen in the video is the banks, if you have a credit card and you want to do a cash advance, the banks charge you some ridiculous rate. I think it's over 5%. They charge you a high rate if you want to take out the money, if you want to put your credit card into the ATM and withdraw cash. With WePay Plus, they have a reduced rate where they can debit your credit card, the cash, and then put it into your WePay account, and then from your WePay account, you can deposit it to your bank account at a much lower rate, and they can do it faster, so you have access to the cash even faster. That's huge. And WeShops, we're going to be diving into WeShops. So that was the video on the WePay 2.0 platform. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Are you guys enjoying the brand new Super Saiyan mode WePay 2.0? And for all of you who are not Dragon Ball Z fans, what you would have seen was when they clicked the button and you seen this guy just come out of here and just start to power up. That's from an anime called Dragon Ball Z. And what he does is when he wants to power up to go fight the bad guys, he powers up. He goes to another level. So this is WePay on another level, right? So let me know in the comments, what you guys think. I see Thrustin was talking. Thrustin's like wondering if we're gonna get that going live next year because I saw my link, but it was getting the 404 error. Not too sure, but we'll talk about that. Also, this was useful for online creators who wanted an online donation alternative to Patreon. PayPal me. Yes, you're very right. Anybody that wants to get donations. So that's a perfect example. That's a perfect use case scenario. So let's just say you have a live, right? You can now pin your WePay Me link. You can pin your WePay Me link in your live, and people can click on it and donate to you. That's huge, all right? That is huge. Thank you for bringing it up, Dustin. Denise said, we in the business, nice. I just waiting for the site to load better. It's working fine for me, so maybe it's your computer acting up on you again. Erica said, this is so exciting. Yes, and we got more. We have more. So next up, let us dive into the peer-to-peer transfers, all right? Let me cue that video up now.
Introducing WePay Peer-to-Peer. Meet George. George really likes burgers. It's lunchtime at the office and George is treating his team to lunch. George has a personal WePay account and messages his work colleague Larry to buy burgers for the team. George uses WePay's peer-to-peer feature to transfer money from his WePay account to Larry's WePay account instantly. So there is no beef between George and Larry. Simply log into your WePay account, click on Payments and select Manage Cards to add and link your credit or debit card to your WePay account. You can remove and unlink your credit or debit card at any time. From the Payments feature, select Peer-to-Peer to transfer money to another WePay account. Enter the WePay account number, email address or phone number of the other WePay user. Enter the amount that you wish to transfer and any details that you may want to share. Review and confirm to transfer the money instantly. From the Payments feature, select Peer-to-Peer History to see all of your peer transfer transactions. WePay Peer-to-Peer. Transfer money from one WePay account to another WePay account, instantly and at no cost.
Well, yes. Peer-to-peer is here. And about time. Trying to send money to people has been a headache for far too long. Because think about it, especially here in Trinidad. You, for one, have to get the person's name, You got to get their bank account information, the type of account that they have, and then when you send the money, if it is a out of bank transfer, that money does not happen. The transfer doesn't happen instantaneously. That can take however long, depending on the relationship between the two banks that are doing the transfer. That could take anywhere from 24 hours to 9 business days. Like, there are some banks where I send bank transfers from with FCB, and on the 9th and 10th business day is that money received in that account. It is absolutely insane. All right? It is insane. It is insane. It is insane. And even think about, like, listen, I'm just happy that we have this, right? So peer-to-peer transfers, you guys can now send money. Rather than doing the bank transfers, you guys can send each other money through WePay. And the other key thing about that, they would have talked about in the video that you can add. He said you can add your credit card or your Visa debit card. Now, they have something called, they announced today that they are now able to tokenize your Visa debit cards. Basically what that means is the tokenization security protocols that they use scrambles the number of your credit card, right? Your credit card and your debit card. So that when you uploaded it, nobody has access to seeing that card number, and it keeps it nice and secure and safe. But now you can use that on the WePay network to send and receive money. Again, that is huge. And now that every single bank, if you did not know, I'm going to tell you from now, every single bank in Trinidad now has Visa debit cards. From Scotiabank did theirs last year, October. FCB did theirs earlier this year. Republic Bank did theirs last month. And in December, RBC is rolling out their Visa debit cards. And JMB has had their Visa debit cards for, I don't know, I think over 8 years, I believe it is. They've been the first ones to have it. So every single bank in Trinidad now has Visa debit cards, which means that everybody in Trinidad who has a bank account will now be able to patronize your business online using just their standard bank cards, because it is a Visa-enabled bank card. It's not a credit card, right? It is attached to their checking or savings account, but that card is giving them the access to use it online. So when you see things like, you know, we have a live right now, and if you guys wanted to support me, I could pin my WePay link in the chat. And if you guys wanted to support me, you'd be able to click on the link and use your regular bank card to give me a donation. That is huge. That is what we need. And these are things like the entertainment industry. These are the things that they need. These are the types of tools that they need so that they can get the support, so that when they are doing their lives and they're executing, it's not just happening for free, and there's no way to support them. Now they're going to be able to have a tool that's going to allow them to be supported when they are doing their online concerts. Again, that's huge. All right, so let us see who we have here. If you guys are enjoying what WePay is doing so far, again, in the comments, drop some fireworks for me. Let me know if you guys like what you are seeing so far, because guess what? We have more. We have more. So what do we want to drop next? So we talked about the new WePay platform. We talked about the peer-to-peer payments. I think it is time to get into the new WeShops. I think it's a perfect time to get into WeShops. All right. WeShops is very interesting. If you guys have been following me over the last year and a half, I have been preaching to everybody, get your website in order. It was not about, I'm not saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because your website is your digital home. That is where people can come. They can find your content. You can put a payment processor on your platform, and people can pay for your products or your services or digital products, right? That is why I've always preached website, website, website. Well, here comes WeShops. And WeShops is going to simplify things for those who have been scared about getting a website because WordPress was too technical, or who was scared because before last month, we didn't have any Caribbean payment processor that integrated with Shopify. Wix is going to be up and running before the end of this month. And then you have Squarespace, and there's no Caribbean processor that works with Squarespace. So people have picked platforms and gotten stuck when it came to payments, but we now have new solutions. So let's take a look at WeShops.
We spend time doing what we love, doing what we're good at. Now it's time to let WeShops do the rest. E-commerce just got a whole lot easier. From your WePay account, click on WeShops. Choose the website option to start building your new website. Choose from over 800 ready-to-go design themes and templates. Customize the look and feel to match your brand, to match your vision for your business. Choose the layout options that you like best for your website. Now, build your product inventory. Add the product images, descriptions, and pricing. Now your e-commerce site is ready for the world to see, with all of your products and with payments built in. All of this within a matter of minutes with WeShops.
WeShops is here. Listen, WeShops is going to be launching with over 800 themes for you to pick from. So you'll be able to set up your digital home in minutes so that you can upload your products and get to selling. And the best part is that you're building it with WePay. So they already have the payment processor already connected to the platform. So you don't have to worry about integrating any e-commerce tool into the platform, or worry about messing it up, or when you go to the web developers and you're like, hey, I want a basic website, I have 10 products that I want to sell, and the minute you tell them that you want to get paid on the website, that $2,000 quote jumped up to like $20,000 because you wanted to integrate e-commerce, right? I know you guys know what I'm talking about. That will not be happening anymore, because now with, again, WeShops, you're going to have over 800 themes. You can set it up nice and quick in a few minutes, upload your products. You're going to be able to, make sure that you guys have some nice photography to make your website look appealing, right? We don't want to be going to any website that looks a little raggedy or a little skeptical, because then people just won't pay. So you want to make sure that your website looks good, your photography is on point, your product photography is on point, and then you will learn afterwards how to start driving traffic, how to use social media to drive traffic to the platforms, how to use things like Google, Bing, the search engines to drive traffic to your platforms so people can find you online. And while you are sleeping in your bed, people are paying for your services and buying your products. So when you wake up, you made money while you sleep. Now, this is why I'm so passionate about online business, digital payments, e-commerce, because e-commerce is the lowest barrier, has the lowest entry barrier for passive income. All right? That's what e-commerce is. That's why e-commerce is so important for us in the Caribbean to wrap our minds around. We have so much things that we can export. We have our culture. We have so many facets of our culture that we can export. And as the Caribbean culture grows throughout the world, the first thing people outside of the Caribbean want to do is jump on Google, search for, who has the latest cookbooks on how to make the best Caribbean cuisine. And you might have that book. And you might have printed these books and have them in your house. And now that you have this e-commerce shop, you can now sell it online to somebody in Sweden, have DHL come to pick it up and deliver it right to that person's door in Sweden. We have all of the tools, we have the platforms, we have the logistics. The only thing missing is you guys. We need you to come to the party now. And once you guys come to the party and you guys are equipped with the knowledge to make all of this stuff work for your business, listen, if everybody can start generating their own US currency or generating their own revenue outside of Trinidad, not just relying on your individual Caribbean country. If you're in Jamaica, being able to tap into all these other markets and generate your money. This is what we need. Because there are many people who are online where coronavirus hit and these people were good because they were never relying on one economy. Their business was online, so they were still selling to people in different countries and still able to generate their own revenue and not relying on what was happening in their specific country. We're not limited by geography. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, all right? So that being said, we have one more big announcement from WePay, and I want to get to that video now.
Introducing ePOS, WePay's QR code solution for the point of sale. With ePOS, WePay businesses can now accept contactless payments by simply displaying a QR code at the counter. The customer scans the QR code, enters the amount, and proceeds to pay with a credit card or debit card. Simply log into your WePay account, click on the ePOS feature to view or print your unique ePOS QR code. ePOS, WePay's QR code solution for contactless payments at the point of sale.
ePOS. That is the name of the game, folks. Right now, we are trying to get rid of cash as much as possible. There are so many reasons not to be using cash right now. Number one, we are in the middle of a pandemic that just does not seem to want to go away, right? And one of the ways that, you know, the coronavirus was spread was through actual money, right? So trying to reduce our use of money is going to be critical in fighting the pandemic as well. So now with this, right? You have your WePay account set up, you have your physical store. You can now put your QR code on your stand. Somebody comes in with their phone, they scan it, they hit pay. Remember, that person could upload their Visa debit card or their credit cards to the WePay platform. And when they hit pay, you can select which card you want to use that you have loaded up to the WePay platform. You select which card you want to use and it will debit that card. So that's great because in the event, let's just say you forget your wallet. As long as you have your phone and the business that you are going to is, you know, using the WePay point of sale systems, then you just need your phone. Imagine, you know, going into Unipet, because WePay does have partnerships with Unipet. Unipet is already using WePay terminals. So you could see that at Unipet, where you go up, use your phone, scan your gas, scan by Unipet, pay for your gas. I see Erica made a very good point. Erica said street vendors. That's perfect. You know how upset I just get when I want to go and eat a little doubles and I have to go and take out money to go and buy doubles. Oh my God. Listen, upset. I get upset. All right. I get upset. So if I go to the doubles vendor, if I go get a gyro or something and they have that set up, that's beautiful because now I just pull out my phone. My phone is always going to be on me. Scan the QR code, make that payment, select which card I want that I have loaded into WePay, and make that payment. Listen, that is a beautiful, beautiful innovation. And again, something that is truly needed within our space. So that, my friends, those were the key announcements that they made today. I'm trying to think if they made any more. If you guys have questions, drop them in, because what is going to happen is I have a meeting with Sasha Thompson, who's the COO of WePay, tomorrow. And any questions that you guys have that I'm probably not able to answer, I'm going to take these questions, I'm going to get them answered and post them out for you guys. Or they're probably going to also do some videos to further answer some of these questions. So I see Denise had a question. Denise asked, is the cost to build your WeShop on the website? Denise, I'm not sure yet. I'm pulling it up on my end. I'm going to see if it is WeShops. No, it's not on the website. So what I will do is I will find out if there is a cost associated with that. As a matter of fact, I know they're probably busy, but you know what? We'll take that question, we'll table it, we'll come back, and I'm going to find out for you, because yeah, that's a good question. I want to know as well. If you have any questions, drop your questions in now. And if you don't have questions, let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about WePay 2.0? What do you guys, what new features are you guys looking forward to using? What new features do you see for yourself is going to be able for you to elevate your business? Tell me, let me know in the comments. Talk to me. This is a two-way thing. We got to talk to each other now. We got to talk to each other. For me, let me see. Let me see what I really liked. I think the WePayMe link is huge. I think that's huge because there's a lot of use cases for that. Again, just being able to send somebody a link, they click on it, and anywhere in the world they can pay you, and they set the amount for however much needs to be paid. That is huge. I think the We Loan is going to be huge because again, one of the key problems that we have in business, especially if we're starting out, and if you are millennial and younger. Again, the banks want assets. The banks want to see what collateral you can put up to secure your loans. And millennials and the younger generations are the generations that just don't have these assets, right? So for We Loan, for them to be able to see how much money you're processing through your WePay account, and then for them to be able to determine what they can give you in terms of a loan, and then the fact that you could pay it through the WePay platform, I think is huge. I think it's huge. It takes a lot of hassle out of having to deal with the banks because all of it is going to be online. And again, they're going to be looking at how much money you are earning through your business. That is huge, right? So I think that's one of my favorite features that I've seen. And yeah, I want to see what you guys think. What do you guys think? So I see Greta. Greta asked, when does the QR code for the POS come on stream? The POS is available. So it's online right now. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let me see if I can get the boss himself online. Let me see if I can get some of these questions answered. Let me see if I can get him on speaker. Let's see if we can get the boss. Let's see if we can get the boss himself online. I know he's had a long day. If not, then Aldwin, I have you live on the recap right now.
Yeah, we live.
We live. I have a question for you. I have two questions for you that I wanted to get answered before I let you go. Talk to the people, man. How did WePay go today?
What's that?
How did WeDay go today?
Yo, WeDay was fantastic, bro. Were you on?
Yeah, I was live. I was watching, man.
Great. Yeah, we had people all the way from New York, San Francisco, Trinidad, of course, Jamaica, Barbados. We had videos from all over, man. It was fantastic. I loved it. And thank you for tuning in as well. I appreciate that a whole lot, buddy.
Of course, man. Of course. We're right now we're live on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. So we got people from all over. We got people from various Caribbean islands. We got people from the States, and we got people from Canada tuning into this live right now too.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the Widay show today. I know it was a bit short, but I know if I was looking at me, I can't look at me for more than like 30 minutes. So we kept it short so that people could stay interested. So tune in, take a look at it. I hope you find something that you could use on our platform.
Yeah, man. So what we just did was I recapped them, all of the features dropped, and we played all of the videos that were done, showing everything, right? So I have a couple of questions. So I thought, you know what? Let me just try to see if I can get you on the line and answer a couple questions before I let you go, all right?
Sure.
All right, so we have one coming in from Greta. Greta is asking, when does the QR code for the point of sale terminal come on stream?
Came on stream today, Greta.
Oh, look at that.
Go log on. You have your own personalized QR code that when someone scans it, you could get paid directly with any Visa or MasterCard, credit card, or debit card. So that's online right now, Greta.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. We have a question coming in from David Benjamin. David's asking, are there transaction amount limits on peer-to-peer or B2C, C2B transfers?
Yeah, I mean, for peer-to-peer, because it's personal account, we're going to limit that just a bit. So if you do a transaction from your Visa debit card to someone else's Visa debit card, that's going to be capped off just about $700 US. So that's about what? Well, $5,000 TT.
Yeah.
But if you need to do higher transactions, all you need to do is go ahead and upgrade your KYC, get yourself a business account, and you can send an invoice for way more than that, yeah? But if you're going to use peer-to-peer, it's for personal transactions, which does have a ceiling, of $5,000 TT.
Perfect, perfect. And I'm gonna get one more question before I let you go. So this question comes in from Marlon Alexander, and Marlon is asking, can the Wii loans be used for equipment purchases, or is it specific purposes?
So we give you cash, so you can do whatever you want with it. So within the next couple of weeks, we're going to focus on this that talk. We got some things in the works that would allow us to come out of the pilot faster than a month. So we expect during just a week before Christmas to give every rebate customer access to this loan facility. And you can do whatever you want with it. Because it's cash. We give you cash. We don't give you payments for specific things. You can do whatever you want with it. So bear with us. If you're a non-talk member, you can go ahead and apply for it. If you're not a non-talk member, give us a couple of weeks and we're going to have it open to the public.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, there was one last one. Question from Denise Alion. Denise is asking, is there a cost to build your Wii shop on the website?
Wii shops is free. You can build your Wii shops right now. Go on it right now. I implore you, go on to WePay, get yourself a Wii shops for free.
Wow.
Right now is the best time. Get it set up. We pay for the hosting for you. We pay for everything for you. Now, in January 1st, there are going to be a slight change to the pricing. It's going to be about $9.99 for the basic and $20 for more services. But right now, get in there, play with it, make sure it's something that you like. It's like Ecwid and Wix and Shopify on steroids.
Wow.
Check it out.
Is that TT or US prices?
US.
Perfect. No, well that's perfect because that's right in line with pretty much everybody else in the market.
No, it's cheaper than everybody else in the market.
Well, I was being modest. Yeah, you're right. Aldrin, bro, any final words before we get you off the line for the audience tonight?
Yeah, so I would say to you, every one of you guys who are listening, the whole reason we did these shops is because we understood that there's a need right now to get online. And there's so much misinformation in the market that you need to go get yourself a credit check or get yourself a banking partner or get yourself this. No, you don't need to do any of that. You sign up for free. You get yourself, a reshops for free. You build out your platform for free and start making money. Right now, the shift in point of presence to online is on. COVID has shown us we need to be in a virtual space. Take advantage of this month where this entire thing is free.
Perfect, bro. Thanks again. I know you are busy. I know today was a very busy day. Thank you for taking a couple minutes out and talking to me and the group. We are super excited to start using the new WePay services, man. Thanks again.
All right, man. I appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you, buddy.
All right, bro. We'll pick up. All right. So, I knew that we had to get the man online himself to come and talk about some of these features, man. We had to do it. I wanted to make sure that, at least some of these questions got answered right here, right now on the Widay recap. All right. So again, let me know what you guys like of the platform. If you guys like it, let me know what you guys like. Drop some fireworks in the comments. Let me know if you guys enjoyed what you guys have seen from tonight's live recap. And I got to give a big shout out to my mama. My mama is in the building. Hi, mama. My mom is right now, she's freezing back in Toronto because it's December and it's cold, So, and I seen there's a lot of snow. I can't do that. I might still have all my sweaters, mom, but I can't do that snow anymore. Good night, mom. Good night. Listen, this is great. Shaquille, just go to WePay, just go to WePay.com, log into your account, and click on the Super Saiyan, and you're going to see the brand new dashboard. Make sure you click on the Super Saiyan, all right? We got Erica. Erica says that is awesome. Jeremy says, be right back. He is making a Wii shop. Listen, you beat me to it. I wanted to go and test it out. You beat me to it. Denise says, thank you, blessings. Listen, that's great. Thanks. Is there a WePay app? There is, but I think they're going to be revamping it. I'll find that out. I'll take that question back to them. And we got my dad in the building too. Mr. Rose, what's going on? Yes, this is great for entertainers. So when you and Exodus are on the road and you guys are doing live streams in the Panyard, you guys will be able to pin your WePay link on your stream, and people that are tuning in from all over the place will be able to click on your Exodus WePay link and they will be able to donate. So that way the band can generate money while doing live streams. And again, the huge part is that the fact that now all of the banks in Trinidad have Visa debit cards. Now people can pay you, people can chip in, people can support you, people can donate. And Visa debit cards are the standard bank cards all over the world. So anybody tuning in can donate. Kevin Valley, the big man himself from Caribbean Power Lunch, what's going on? Listen, I hope tonight was eye-opening. I hope you guys seen what some of these features, how they can really help you and elevate your business and elevate your personal life, because Lord knows we need them. Here's another big mover and shaker. I got to give big shout outs to Nikolai Edwards. Bro, what's going on? He had a WePay business account for some time. While listening to this, he officially signed up for the personal account, now awaiting verification, looking forward to it. Listen, I love to see that. Nikolai, when you become the next prime minister, these are the types of services that we need to have in every citizen's, they got to have it. Every citizen needs to know about these services, because when everybody knows about it and we can start to move money all over the country easily, we can build the economy. Knowing how shops and these things work, we can get paid from anywhere in the world. We can keep the money in US with WePay. So you have the option of keeping the money in TT, or you can keep the money in US. You have that option with WePay. So on some days, I feel to bank some US. So I process in US, and other days I process in TT. All about that balance. So, Nikolai, make sure you get in office. Make sure you know these types of things are things that every citizen knows about, man. Every citizen knows about. Celis said, chip in, pun intended. Shout out to Celis, man. Shout out to Celis. Denise, okay, looking good. Listen, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you enjoyed this broadcast tonight, let me know in the comments. And, you know, we got to give one of those for Widay. We got to give a big round of applause for this one because the services, the upgrades are all needed and they are very, very timely. If there are any questions, feel free to contact me afterwards. You guys can contact me on any social media platform. I am Keron Rose on every single platform. Reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to Aldwin. If you're going to hit up Aldwin, hit him up on LinkedIn. You can hit him up on Facebook as well. He is somebody who answers his questions, and he needs this feedback to grow the company. And remember, we are dealing with Caribbean excellence. We are dealing with Caribbean countries. The same, that leeway that we give companies like the PayPals, the TransferWises, the Payoneers, the same leeway we give some of these companies when they, when they mess up, but we still go back to them. We need to ensure that we protect our Caribbean companies who are pioneering the space, because ultimately we need these companies to work. We need them to get better. They only get better from our feedback. MasterCard, big bad MasterCard would not be in the Caribbean investing in WePay if they did not see this thing as the next biggest thing, all right? So keep that in mind. Again, any feedback, good feedback, constructive feedback, let me know in the comments afterwards or hit me up afterwards. Let Aldwin know. Let's continue to grow that company and let's continue to grow our businesses. These services are here for us to grow. And I can't wait to see what you guys do with these new things, all right? So, until the next time, Digital Age is coming back January. I promise you that. And we got a lot in store. So that is it from me tonight. My name is Keron Rose, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right?